Welcome back to the Fire Up Connect Radio Talk Show. I'm your host, James Foo Torres, but you can call me Foo. And now I'm going to be talking about PR or PA, public awareness, and NFTs. First, I want to start on the topic of public awareness. And one thing that I've noticed is that a lot of people are following NFT projects, are following people and like really looking for like free stuff, right? And like, okay, I'll follow you because you said like if I follow you or I subscribe to your email, you're gonna give me this like free stuff, right? And that's cool to kind of lead magnet and like a hook to kind of attach people, but you got to make sure that that's not like most of your strategy, because I've seen in the NFT space and also in business how people want to make their lines so good so people come in that are like giving away uh just free stuff, but in a way that people are coming to you just for the free stuff and they really don't see the value of buying into your project or buying into your services. And that's something that I kind of want to emphasize because it's something that I am even learning myself. It's like, to be completely transparent, it's something that it's new in the space of like the NFTs, but also like in me identifying like what kind, like how much should you give free and how much should you make it the reason that people are following you or the reason that people are looking at you. And this is something that I just kind of been thinking about lately because of different projects that I've been following and other businesses that really like you have to, yes, give away value and everything, but you have to make sure that you still like are pushing to get people into like your system and not just have them waiting for you to give them something free and that's it, right? Like it's cool like having the content, all that, but like one thing that I kind of want to emphasize is with the NFT specifically, it's like people doing all this like giveaways and all that stuff, and a lot of people see all like so many giveaways like, well, I have to win one, but then when it comes to it, they don't really go and do the trouble of really like investing in like having like some Ethereum in their wallet, for example, and go and buy the actual NFTs to support and be part of the community. And that's something that I kind of want to emphasize because it's a hot topic right now, right? Like NFTs and like just digital services in general, which NFTs are a business. So it's just like a way to kind of get into the business. You have to do it through crypto, but it's really not that much difference than just another service. So, and one big thing that I want to emphasize too is that I've been thinking about NFTs as the new way to really incorporate like kind of crowdfunding and community building and really like even having like a digital badge of honor that you show to the world through your public wallet. And that's why like the emphasis is like if you see it as like way more than just digital asset that looks cool and it gets you in this Discord or something, you have to make it like uh you have to see it as something that it's like, okay, everybody's that buying these NFTs are putting value or like, right, crypto that can be translated into even like, money, or like you can even use it to buy things right nowadays. So it's everybody putting all this like money into a jar, almost like a big like pile that you pile up all this money, so then you can use like this fund to do something with it, right? And that's why it's so much more than just the art or just like the cool new thing. It's how do we all get together with a purpose, a unified purpose, and we all put money like to this purpose, and then we make an amazing, like basically organization and project and community, and have things that will come out of it that will be valuable, that might even create jobs that can be used to donate. For example, one of the projects that I'm part of right now, it's Jungle Mania NFT, and they one of the biggest things is that they will donate a percentage of their minting to save endangered species, and that's why they're Jungle Mania, and that's like their whole thing about like, this is our purpose. Our purpose is to help endangered species, but also we are a team of people that are getting together to add value in many different ways, like creating the first NFT movie and having the first NFT or Metaverse Cinema. And not just like a movie, we're also talking about using it for like artists to come in and be able to, for us to produce their videos in the metaverse. And then from there, like but not necessarily has to be produced in the metaverse, right? But like the idea is to take it to the metaverse and make it a thing, and like that people are like launching launch party in the metaverse, like everybody come here and then you go and like see it, and then it can get released to the normal platforms like YouTube and like Spotify or whatever, right? Like that you want to put your music on. And I think the possibilities are endless, really, not just with this project, but really with any project. And I really like this specific project because it really has a purpose. And instead of like, oh, just like parties, or just like like a yacht parties, or like oh, this art, like it looks cool and you're part of this community, right? Like we want to really cover all the bases on like, yeah, community, yeah, you can stake it and earn the money, and yeah, you can we will have parties too, we will have access to clubs, and we will probably have discounts to things that are gonna be animal related, right? Given that we're Jungle Mania. So all those things are gonna be part of it, but we have a purpose, right? And we're donating, and we want to have cameras that are gonna be displaying live cameras through Discord, through like Twitch, and really seeing where this resources, right? Like this money, like that are buying resources for this endangered species, you can see it, right? Like, and that's so cool. Like not only like everybody can see it, but if you're part of the project, it's like, oh, like the money that I put to this project is being used so smartly, right? Because it's you can see it is there with the animals, and it makes you feel good, right? It's not like, oh yeah, I spend this money and that's it, or I invested this money into being part of a community that has a greater purpose, like which is saving endangered species. And that's something that attach a lot with public awareness, right? Because the way that I see it is the NFTs are basically like badges, like that you can wear in your public wallet, and people can see them and be like, oh, this person believes in either this person of this project or this cause, because they put their money where their mouth is and they bought into the project and they're displaying it publicly. So that's my 2 cents on public awareness and NFT in the current events that I'm seeing. I hope that at least one of you found value in this. And if you didn't understand very well what NFTs are, you can follow my content. Now you can Google me, James L. Foo, Foo. And then that way you'll find my social media. You can find some content of me explaining some things about NFTs and why they are important. And also like me talking about public awareness, right? And public relations, because that's also my thing. That's like my business. So those are the two things that I focus on. So thank you for taking the time to listening to me and to listen to my guest. And I hope you got a great day, and I'll see you around. Thanks for spending the time to listen to me and to listen to my guest. And I hope that you enjoy this. And this is Fu, your host from the Fire Up Connect Radio Talk Show. This is Fu from the Fire Up Connect And this is Foo signing off. Thanks for listening to the show. And this is your host, James Foo Torres, or you can call me Foo, like I always say. And this is Foo signing off.